Finding the right and best person is the desire of everyone. We all want to love and be loved, and marriage is admirable. However, not everyone is lucky to find his or her soulmate on time, and this has made a lot of people make wrong and terrible mistakes and decisions because they are in a rush to get married. The secret of getting the right partner is by allowing God to make the best choice for you. He knows the end from the beginning, and His plans for our lives are of good and not of evil that will take us to an expected end. He is the originator of marriage and the only one that knows what is best for you, better than even yourself. But you have to be patient to wait for His perfect time, which is always the best. Waiting on the Lord will always lead you to the best person. Do not rush. Waiting has never been an easy thing to do. It is one of the most difficult things to do when you do not know the day or time you will get what you are waiting for. As the saying goes, the patient dog gets the fattest bone, so also, as you wait patiently on God, He would bring the best person your way. You cannot wait on God and end wrongly. You cannot wait on God and end in shame. There is a way that seems right unto a man, but the end is destruction. Do not assume you have figured it all out. Allow God to help you. So many people are in a rush to get married. They are so desperate that they fail to seek the face of God and follow His will for them as regards to marriage. I want you to understand that one of the major reasons why the rate of divorce and broken homes is on an increase is because most people could not wait patiently for the Lord. They decided to follow just anyone because they are tired of being single, forgetting the fact that it is better to be single than married and praying to become single again. It does not matter how long you have waited. Keep waiting until you get what you are waiting for. Do you know that giving up on God is a strategy the devil is using to deny the children of God access to their blessings? Anytime you are tempted to give up on God, do not allow it because it is an indication that your blessings are here. One thing that I am sure of is that those that wait on the Lord will never be put to shame, and they will never make a mistake in life. God knows that you need a partner. He was even the one that first realized that it is not good for man to be alone, and that He made a partner. Therefore, God knows that you need it. Do not rush into marriage without waiting for God to choose your partner for you, because it is going to be disastrous. Most times we get discouraged when we see that age is not on our side. But the thing about God is His ways are different from human comprehension. The devil may try to deceive you to get a spouse without the help of God. Yes, it is true, but the truth is you will never enjoy your marriage. Do not allow desperation to make you settle for less. God did not institute marriage so it could be endured. Marriage is meant to be enjoyed, and if you want to enjoy your marriage, then you must cultivate the habit of waiting on the Lord. Your soulmate is someone that will naturally love everything about you. They will love you for who you are, but finding them is where the problem lies. You cannot find them on your own. You need the help of God, and if you cannot wait for Him, then you may make the wrong choice. All your mates may have gotten married. There may be a lot of pressure from parents and relatives, but you must understand that all these things are not enough reasons for you just to jump into marriage blindly. For the fact that your mates are married does not mean you will not marry. It is only a matter of time, and God's timing is the best. One thing about waiting on the Lord is that when He finally chooses to bless you, it will be worth all your waiting. When you patiently wait on the Lord, He will make the right choice for you. You will have a perfect marriage, and most of all, you will enjoy your marriage. When you wait on Him, the terrible things that people go through in marriage, you will not experience it. And there is one thing about marriage I want you to understand. Love alone cannot make a marriage last long. Rather, it is the fear of God. So do not think because you are in love with someone, that means he or she is right for you. Sometimes we may make the wrong choices simply because we are blinded by love. But when you wait on the Lord, He will show you the right path to follow and the right person to be with. Do not rush into marriage, because if you do, there are chances that you will equally run out. Several people waited on the Lord, and at the end, we saw that it was worth the wait. In your waiting period, it may look as if you are wasting your time, or it may look as if the whole world is ahead of you. But I want you to know for the fact that others have gone ahead does not mean you will never move forward. The reason why we worry a lot is because we base our success and achievement on the success and achievement of others. There are a lot of people today that want to get married, not for any good reason, but for the fact that someone else is getting married. And that is a very wrong motive for marriage. The reason why some people rush into marriage is because they do not want to be left out, and this has made a lot of people make the wrong choice in life. We all have our different purpose and destiny, and if you keep looking at what others have done or what they have achieved to determine if you are successful or not, then you will end up not achieving what God wants you to achieve in life. Take life one step at a time. Maybe God is trying to prepare you for marriage, and that is why He is yet to answer your prayers. But when you rush into it, you miss the process. A lot of people rush into marriage, not because they have fully prepared for it, but simply they do not want to be left behind. God does everything for a reason. He sees the end from the beginning, and He knows the right and perfect life partner for us. Anxiety has never led to positive results. Therefore, learn to cultivate the attitude of being patient. There is a saying that a patient dog eats the fattest bone. So if you want to enjoy marriage, do not rush into it. Rather, wait for God to choose for you. There is something about marriage that you need to know. If you make the wrong choice when it comes to the issue of marriage, then believe me, it will affect every area of your life negatively. That is why marriage is a very serious matter that should not be taken for granted. Abraham knew this, and that is why, when he wanted to look for a wife for his son Isaac, he was specific as to the place where he wanted the wife to come from. Jacob also understood this, and that was why when he realized that he was given Leah to marry instead of Rachel, he did not mind adding another 7 years just to get Rachel. So you see, marriage is not something you should rush into. If Jacob was in haste and desperate to get married, he would not have added another 7 years to marry Rachel, and he would have not enjoyed his marriage. All these bounce back on your ability to wait on the Lord. It is never a waste, and it is not a foolish thing to do, because if you wait on God to make the right choice for you, then be sure that you will never have any reason to regret it. People that always rush in life never end well. Some of them end dying untimely death. That is not the will of God for your life. If Abraham could wait on the Lord for 100 years, if Job could wait on the Lord, if Hannah could, and if the woman with the issue of blood could, then you also can. For everyone that has waited patiently on the Lord, they received their rewards. Don't allow desperation to hinder you from having the kind of life God wants you to have. Marriage is not a joke. Finding the right person is a serious issue that only God can help you recognize who your soulmate is. Therefore, waiting on the Lord will lead you to the best person. Not just anyone, but the right person for you. Do not rush.